Hello. Let's see. I know I'm not the only one. Perfect. Alrighty. I actually brought some cards out before we stepped into this room. So I kind of got a little idea of what's going on. So I got a little title. Okay. It's too late. Sorry. And I accidentally just dropped something. So someone could be crying. Okay. Teardrops. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. My name is Deasia, and you are on Dreams, Desires, Ascensions, the DDA tribe. Come in and welcome in the room. Okay. But no. Also, I will hope that you are bringing your journals. It's because we are here to clear the head space, okay? So have them journals on standby. Also, remember that I'm here to relax your soul. I am not here to harm your spirits, okay? So let's take a deep breath and let's walk in, all right? It is too late. Sorry. Also, the other card that came right behind that is romance your husband, okay? Also, 122, okay? Maybe something you could be seeing this 122. Here we go. It could be a situation where your husband or your spouse wants you to connect with them, and you're like, sorry, it's too late, you know. I'm not into it. All right, this person could be thinking about you currently. All right, hey, how are you? How you doing, Miss Brown? I was thinking about you too. I was thinking about you at work. Most definitely. But yeah, I was just thinking about your situation. I was like, wow, because we was talking about it, but then it was like a situation that I didn't want to think that way, because I did hold back. I'm not gonna lie to you. I did feel it, and then I hold back, and I was like, no, just tend to the baby. So tend to the baby. But now, and look, it's coming with the energy right here. It's too late. You know, romance your husband. Somebody wants you to romance them, or they want you to now give them TLC, and you're like, no, it's too late. Too late. You're blocking them. Block them. Okay? They're telling you to block them. All right, let's go into some music too. Let's get that music vibe. Let's go with a shuffle. Okay. You know I'm not the only one. How we do today. I didn't put it on my TV, so hopefully it's not too loud in the back. Okay? Yes, girl. I got you. We can always email, you know, for right now. You know, actually, you know what I'm really gonna do is start getting into like a little chat type of thing where we can, you know, because like you said, you see, I'm here to help each other, you know, because it was times that I was going through things, right? And I was in tarot land, right? And I didn't have the funds to get shit done, but I needed some guidance. So I get that. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out, but like, I'm trying to debate based on pricing what is worth my money to use which one, you know, because I want to make sure we use one and it'll be an all-in-one. I don't like paying for several things. I want an all-in-one thing, you know. So yeah, somebody could be say you love me, yeah. Okay, you got earth sign. Okay, that is Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo energy. Okay, also you could live on the north side of wherever you are living at. You live on the north side. Green, brown, black, white, gold could be your favorite color, or that's a color that you're wearing. I'm feeling good. How are you? Oh yeah, that's my Aquarius gang. DTW. But yeah, they're saying block this energy. So here you go. You could have somebody pulling on your energy. Okay, you could be seeing this number, right? And They're telling you to block this energy. So yes, they're going to pull on you. Yes, they're going to want you to think about them, reminisce about them, and all the stuff like that. But they're telling you to withdraw, hold back. Okay. Like he said, I can't be the one you love. You could be a fire sign. You could live on the south side of wherever you stay at. The south side. Fire sign is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Okay. Red, orange, gold, and white. Could be your color, your favorite color. It could be something that you're wearing as well. 911 message coming in. You could get a alert. I'm feeling an Amber Alert. Wherever you at. Someone said, I believe in us. But you going to kick their ass out. They're going to be homeless. Oh, God. Homeless. Yeah, believe in that homeless. Believe in the box. Believe in... Yeah, it's a situation where, like I said, it's like, ooh, I'm sorry, it's too late, you know? Oh, now you want to romance me. Oh, now you want to put your effort in. Oh, I'm sorry, it's too late. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I'm sorry. My bad. You know, I'm also feeling the earth sign is like grounding. Also, the fire sign is I'm putting the flame to your ass. You feel me? Like, I'm stay grounded, but I'm also going to put the flame to your ass. Like, I'm not going to be playing no games. You know what I'm saying? But I'm also going to stay grounded. It's more of the energy like, it's like this. You can argue with the person, but you choose not to. And it's killing them because you're choosing not to. That's the energy. You're so grounded. Like, they rather you be fiery and fire up, cuss them out, flip on them, but you're not doing that. You're killing them. You're killing them. Their main issue is, bro, am I going to be homeless? Am I going to have a place to stay? You know, am I out in the cold? So, yeah. Please give me what why can't the cards give you directions in your life? Are you saying that currently, or are you saying that in the past? Because I did mention in the past. In the past, I wasn't really into it. I was into it, but I wasn't into it until I was trying to seek answers, and I ended up buying my own deck. And my first deck is somewhere around here, and I ended up doing that. Then I started creating my own. So these are where these came from, right? Like energies. Then I started pulling them shits on myself, and then all of a sudden I was like, okay. And at first I ignored them. I was just pulling them. I was just, okay. I had friends hit me up and say, hey, can you do this? And the thing is, I wasn't in it. I was in it, but I wasn't. So they was like, girl, you did this. I'm like, oh, okay. And I still wasn't. That's why I just I just kept to myself. But then eventually it was just, why? It took a minute. Like, when I tell you self-sabotaging got to me to the best of it, that's why I haven't been out in the open like that. Self-sabotaging, you don't have to do anything to me. I would do it to myself. I would be in my own corner and trying to nitpick about certain things. That used to be me. So me coming out here and doing this, it takes a lot, but I'm grounded and I'm working on it, and I'm so happy that I'm doing it, because it used to be a time where if I do something, I had a lot of people that will push me down back in my corner. You know what I'm saying? The moment that, I don't know if you experienced that as well, like the moments that you feel like, oh, okay, I know I can go do this, I can do that, and then you go explore it, and then you have people like, and then they push you back in your corner. So I dealt with that. Okay, so you got a Gmail address account. Okay, somebody could have light brown eyes or hazel eyes, or your eyes are very beautiful. People compliment you on your eyes. You can have dark brown eyes as well, but when the sun hit it, you know, it gives you that little glare. You know, that little glare. You too. Yeah, I promise you, it just it gets me, and I hate it. I hate it about myself, and I kept pushing myself. And then I used to talk to my mother about all my plans, and then I'll get started, and then I'll stop. And then she's like, what happened? And then it would be something, either I talked to a friend about it, and a friend gave me another issue, and I was like, okay, maybe it didn't stop me, but it slowed me down, and then it slowed me down so much I ended up stopping myself. So yeah, I was beat down. Yeah, like I promise you, you have to fight it. So that's the reason why I'm able to handle like people nitpicking. I pick and choose if I want to or not, because I dealt with that before, you know. I dealt with all of that way before I got online. So online ain't nothing to me. I was dealing with this stuff like in my phone. Like they can call me and I can hear it in my voice. Like, I mean, I can hear it in their voice, how they felt, not reading something going. So it's different. Of course, it's very much so different. But yeah, but I dealt with that, you know. I dealt with a lot of that. Okay, someone could be misjudging you as well. So honestly, to just answer it so you can get a little idea how I was going through a dark night of the soul. I couldn't call nobody about my problems. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't, yes, you know, they say pray. I did pray. You know, I did pray. But guess what? Sometimes you have to you got to hear someone hear someone out about something. And then, you know, listen to tarot. I'll hear, I'm like, okay, cool. And then be like, $25. Okay, well, I just had a baby. So I need to put that money into diapers and stuff, or wipes. So it was like in that situation, just thinking about all together, just how I started into how I end up. So this could be something for yourself, and trust and believe. I still watch my tarot, you get what I'm saying? But then I also have my own book in my own hands. So when I feel that friction, I'm gonna go into my own closet and do my own thing and see what's going on. So I always recommend that for anybody, only because I started and I know how it feels. You know what I'm saying? That moment, especially the moment that you're waiting for someone to be online. And I know I'm a bad person of that too, because I also have like a little life for myself too. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm still trying to get myself in a grounding and fiery energy. I'm trying to get in this, you know. I'm an air sign. I'm trying to get up in here. You know what I'm saying? Keep myself grounded and also have the action, you know, because that's hard to do. Being able to be an action driver along with staying grounded. Okay. So somebody could be coming in that energy, right? Like they trying to, now that you're already in this stage, now they're trying to come in. Why? You know, maybe it's like too late. Maybe they misunderstood you from the get-go. So now they're coming back in. Why? Why? Because you see that I have action. Do you see that I'm grounding myself? I'm able to control my emotions. You know, I'm able to handle my business correctly. I'm able to still be active along with continue, because maybe people seeing you in your downest part in the moments, you know, because I personally be feeling like people be laughing like, ah, yeah, I knew she wasn't gonna do it. No different than at the beginning when I first started. I had nothing but my people from local, you know. I'm like, hey, watch my YouTube, and then I ended up having that moment, you know. God came and talked to me and said, girl, why you keep relying on them? They are not your audience. It's everyone else. Because if they were your audience, they would have listened to you. Because I promise you, I was doing this way before, but I didn't do it where I was like, oh, open arms, you know, like letting everybody else, you know, be a part of my journey. You know, I only help my family and friends, and they so ungrateful. But anyway, so here you go. You could be blocking someone named P. That could be a middle name. Last name. Also, you could be bringing pressure. You bring the pressure. The blocking is the pressure. Okay. Because, you know, like when you block, it takes a lot out of you to block, you know. Now, what's going to really get them is when they know you didn't block them, but they can't reach you. That's that mastering. Now, that's that skill right there. Okay. Ooh, I miss camping. I used to camp. I used to hike. I'm just now going back to fishing. I miss it. Love fishing. So it's just like, I love that. I'm a nature oriented person. Get me outside, you know, but on a good day. Not in the spring. I mean, I like the spring, but my allergies be kicking my ass. That's the only reason I don't want to be out there, you know. But it is, catch me in the fall. I'm most definitely out there outside. You know, maybe it's time to cut this friend off. So it won't be a lover. It might be a friend. Okay. It might be a friend that's probably throwing you off balance, or this friend is in this energy. This friend could also live on the north side of town that you stay on. Okay. The north side of where you at. They live the northern side of you. No. Like, let me want to tell you. Let me tell you. First of all, go to Temu. Temu got them cards, okay? Like, this is a Temu card, you know, and I always gonna sell. Like, I got 3 boys. I gotta live my own life, you know. My mom always told me, you know, even if you got the money, you still gotta live for the next day and stuff. Hey, Kim, I made my own Jello. It's in the refrigerator too. Hope you did yours. Yeah. So, like you said, the cards. Here we go. Simple as that. Let me tell you how I walk through my life and my journey. And like I said, I'm just now opening it up to you. You did? Cool. I haven't tried it yet though, Kim. So here you go. 911. Simple as that. You can even use me, Miss Brown. You feel me? You can even use me. Buy some index card at the dollar store. Simple as that. You don't even gotta. The thing is, everybody has a gift. And everybody has an intuition. Males have an intuition. Females have an intuition. It's the matter if you want to tap into it. You feel me? So, like I said, some of these cards came out of just me listening to other tarot readers through my journey. And I needed that question. I needed that security for myself one day. So, here you go. I got one of these cards. Said, I believe in us. You know what I'm saying? Then guess what? One day I did kick somebody out the house. So, what? I wrote a card that said homeless. Because guess what? They ass was homeless. You know? Simple as that. Right, like I'm talking about, like, write words of affirmation for yourself. Anything that you hear in your head, which is the most strongest conscience. And like I always tell anybody, the devil can only hear what you say. The devil cannot read your thoughts and cannot hear your thoughts. So the only time is when you write this. You know what I'm saying? So you could do that. You could do alphabets, you know. If you're trying to be based on your situation in your life, if you're trying to find out what the turn is, start making some cards for yourself. Start flipping them things. You get what I'm saying? You got to have faith. Take your deep breath in them. You know what I'm saying? Breathe your energy in it. What I first did before I started, like, walking around, actually use them, I walked around with my cards. Okay? Because I wanted my cards to be connected to me, you know? So, yeah. Also, someone could be a female Capricorn moon as well that peeked out. So, like, of course, not all of these cards are just based on my life. I did grow into it, especially when I realized that I'm going to start helping other people. So some of this stuff ain't got nothing to do with me, you know, but it don't, just because it don't got nothing to do with me doesn't mean that nobody else's journey is going that way. So, starting for you, Ms. Brown, and anyone else on my DDA tribe. If you can't go to Temu and find your little simple cards, you get what I'm saying? Like, for example, if you're trying to figure out time frames, boom, get you the ones that got the months and the dates and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? If you're trying to figure out guidance of love, go get you a love deck. Me personally, I'm a person, give me details. Because I'm an Aquarius. So I could take that word and go beyond. I can take that shit and go out the box with it. And you'd be like, wait a minute, that is not what I said. So I need cards that really have details. That's why you see I have cards that have details. That's why you see some of my cards, I write on the back of them. You know what I'm saying? Fire sign. Some people quickly have fire. No, I'm going to write the details. Because what about this fire sign? Okay? Well, the fire sign, I actually did my research on the fire sign. You get what I'm saying? So fire sign dealing with the summer. Okay? So something might come up in the summertime. You know what I'm saying? It's stuff like that. That's why sometimes when the readers be telling you to twist it or make it your own, you do that. But you also, they saying, you know, sometimes we can be a little delulu. So let's be smart with it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you know your man ain't got a Capricorn and ain't nothing, don't create this person to be that. Okay? So yeah. Yes, details of the cards go all the way. Because sometimes you be like, what? Okay? Somebody could wear a hoodie. Okay? Or they're always wearing a jacket. So they don't have the hoodie on, but they always have a jacket. They always have to keep a jacket on standby. Shoot, they keep a jacket in their car. Okay? It could be as simple as that. They always stay in cold. They always complain. They could be anemic. And isn't that who? Yeah, anemics are. We're going to go to... Yes, we are. Like, you can't... That's why... Maybe that's the reason why it's so hard for me to be in a relationship, DTW. Because for real, like, you can't just tell me you love me. All right, well, what about that? What about that love? You know? My smile. What about my smile? Because I got all my teeth. Like, it's that. Not saying that we so big and stuff. You say you wear a hoodie. Yeah. But it's like, Somebody needs more attention. Okay, need more attention from you. All right, somebody could approach you on a fake profile, or here you go, they're trying to give you, have you ever dated someone or talked to someone and they randomly give you this resume of their life, or talk about their situation, try to win you over? It's fake. That's the person that's gonna be, I'm feeling that energy. Okay, so fake that you probably gonna be like, block. Somebody could have a Comcast.net email. Also, something took place during 2024. You see what I'm saying, Miss Brown? I'm just saying, I don't mind you tapping into exactly, that's what I'm here for. Okay, but you see, I did some research on Comcast. Okay, something could establish at 2024. All right, everything could also happen every 2 years as well, or something's happening every 2 years. Okay, something said lock your door. Locking your door is also locking your energy. I'm feeling that. Block them. Okay, remove them away from you. Hey, how are you? Ooh, Kim, the Red Cardinal came out earlier. I was on here earlier today. It was winter time, so I think it was like, winter time, and something with the red cardinal, and it was like a hand. It was a tree, but I seen the tree as a hand, so something could be like a little birdie coming in. You could have a message coming through. Okay, you have a different value in life. I love that. I love that about anybody. Anyone that has a different value in life, you're special. Why? Because you're not normal. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, for example, it's like somebody could say, that's a tree. Well, I don't think it's a tree. I think that could be my friend. I want to go hug that tree. It's that type. I feel like the energy that we have here is, it's more like you're no longer, I'm also feeling locked doors no longer, because it was reversed. It was upside down. So I feel like you're no longer being in that trap mindset. You're no longer in that, because someone said that this is this. Well, I'm gonna go do my research to see what more is in store for that particular thing. Okay, I'm feeling that energy. You're no longer closed-minded. That's what it is. No longer closed-minded. But maybe it says keep quiet. Maybe you're keeping quiet about something. All right. But also it's saying keep quiet about your fears. Keep that to yourself. You don't talk about your fears. Okay. Nobody needs to know about your fears unless you're talking to someone that's going to give you well-minded counseling and give you guidance. If you know that person is not going to give you no answers, don't talk to them about your fears, because most of the time the people that you talk to about your fears, that is just another thing that they're going to put in their back pocket just in case. Think about Batman. I don't know if y'all, because I'm a comic person, but remember Batman ended up being on Justice League, right? And then if you watched the comic, it was a moment that Justice League was trying to overpower Batman, but Batman actually told them, I know every weakness on all of my players. So that is the energy right there. Keep quiet. Okay, no one will know your fears if you keep quiet about it. No one will know your fears if you don't go into this fiery energy. That's what I'm feeling as well. Like no one will know. You know what I'm saying? You know how you call, how someone was like, ooh, who pooted? Or who passed gas? And like, it wasn't me. And they be like, yeah, it must have been you, because you're the one who said it. It's like, they don't, be quiet about your fears. You feel me? Don't say nothing about it. Maybe people are used to you being so fiery. Now you're not like that. You're not going to expose yourself. You're not letting your right know what your left is doing anymore. Okay. Also, be quiet about your income. Nobody need to know about your income. Be quiet about your income. Okay. Now, be quiet about your love life. Yes. Be quiet about your love life. So like I was saying before, no different than your fear, your love life should be the same thing. All right. If that person is not going to give you guidance and counseling to make you move forward, there's no need for you to talk about it. One thing I had to change about myself is I don't gossip about my life. Now, I had to say it just like that because I actually had to realize what I was doing when I was on the phone talking to friends that couldn't help me. You know what I'm saying? Like, why am I gossiping about myself to them? You get what I'm saying? So it's like, now, I know you be like, oh, well, that's my friend. You know, sometimes I need that. Well, then here you go. That's what them counselors are for. That's what other people, you know, that's what the wise counselors are, people. People who are already up there, mastered it, already got their diploma. Them are the ones you talk to, not the ones that's still down here with you, trying to figure it out with you. Keep them to yourself, especially when it comes down to your love life. Okay? I just, this episode. Yeah, I told you he gonna pull on your energy, or this person just gonna be pulling on your energy anyway. Okay, but like, like it's already out here. It says, "I'm sorry, it's too late." Okay, somebody could be crying. You see how that little stain look like teardrops? That was not me crying, but it's like someone could be doing that. Also, be quiet about your big plans. Nobody needs to know about your plans. They need to know about your. Here you go. It's no different than a celebrity. Have you seen celebrities nowadays? Celebrities hardly tell you what they're doing now. It used to be back in the day, they give you a heads up. Now these celebrities being smart. Be just like them. You know what I'm saying? Be quiet about your big plans until it's boom right there. You know what I'm saying? Boom, it's right there. You know? Can't miss it. You know? You dropping the invitation. You know? No different than, because we talking about your love. I was thinking about your love life. Here you go. As simple as, I remember my first pregnancy. No one knew I was pregnant unless you worked with me, or unless you seen me in person. You really didn't know. I didn't broadcast it. How you knew I was pregnant? I sent a baby shower invite. That's how everybody knew. That's what I mean by be quiet about your big plans. Until the plans is boom right there. Until you ready to send the invitation to tell people, hey, you can come. Be quiet about that, okay? Also, be quiet about your family issues. Family issues kind of tie into your love life as well. But then sometimes if you look at it differently, you know. But yeah, he's always crying. They always gonna cry, especially the weak ones. The ones that got issues. Someone could be dark skinned. Okay? Yeah. They always gonna be in their feelings. Tell him go collect that water. Collect your tears. Collect your tears and swallow them. Be thirsty for yourself, baby. Because it's not over here no more. No more. No more. Okay? It says start saving your money. Okay? You could also want to plan to do something big. Alright? You could want to do a summer plan. You can do it. You can do it. Maybe somebody's going to hit you up, say, hey, you want to do something this summer? Or it's going to be tied into this summer. If you start now, you'll be able to do it. Okay? You know, sometimes we'll be like, oh, no, because we're thinking about the money that we're dealing with now. I feel like just give it some time. You know, things can change. So, yeah. What does a blueberry mean? I got you. I got you later, okay? Blueberry also just randomly make me feel like somebody could, because blue gives me throat chakra, and the you know, blue is throat chakra. Then birdie is a message. So maybe somebody want to speak something, communication. Also makes me feel as though like Mercury I'm feeling, which is Wednesday. So someone could be wanting to communicate with you, Kim. Okay, you deserve it. Okay, you could be a bus driver. Okay, or you're riding a bus or something like that. You bus driver or something like that. Okay. Or and somebody could be upset. Also, I'm feeling energy is I'm feeling energy. I don't know if you ever heard the terminology. We're still sitting at the bus stop. You know, like we ain't even get off the bus. I didn't even get to see the bus driver yet. It's like it's that energy. We're still sitting at the bus stop, and that's probably somewhere where you're feeling like I'm angry about this. We're not going nowhere. This is where is that? It's been there since 2 years. Nothing changed. It's been here since 3 years. Nothing changed. 5 years. I'm here in 7 years too. Nothing changed. And they say you deserve so much better than this. So much better than this. Okay, maybe you're worried about your money income. They're saying you can do it. You can release this motherfucker. Okay, wrap up. It says the wrap up. 999 is the wrap up. A new journey is coming in. It says what is no longer welcome in your soul. Pay attention to it. Okay, it's time to prepare for the new energy that's coming in your life. All right, you could be worried about your money. You know how some people can be so, especially if you've been in a relationship for a long time and y'all been breaking bread together. Also I'm feeling this 122 energy, like we split costs. I was your one, you was my two, you was my two, I was the one, ace born coon. Y'all was really tight, but it's the energy like you're no longer with this. It's too late. It could be someone that took you for granted as well. Like I could have been your one to you. What she say? I'm thinking about the Virgo. What's her name? Beyonce. She said 1 + 1 = 2. Yeah. You hope it's not Steven? Well, we hope it's not Steven either. But I'm going to tell you, Steven going to come back. But the thing is, if you say no to Steven, the next bus stop, you're going to see the bus driver. Okay? Okay? That means you gotta say no to Steve. You gotta say no to all these old energies, okay? The ones that actually had you still sitting at the bus stop. You ain't get on a bus. Y'all ain't go nowhere. It's energy is what I'm talking about. That means, like, for example, y'all been in a situation and y'all haven't even been in a relationship. The person haven't even took you on a date, official date. You feel me? That's what I mean by this person still got you in a bus stop situation. Like by this time, the bus stop, they said it's gonna be every hour. They said it's gonna be every month. Where's it at? I haven't seen the bus yet. I haven't seen my bus driver. I don't even know who the bus driver is. It could be that. I'm also thinking about school-wise, okay? This could be a male Sagittarius, could be that energy right there, right? This person could be very charming, okay? They're good at judging with someone's character. But obviously, I'm feeling the energy they're not good at judging their own character, okay? It could be also that they're slow to commit as well, all right? So it's like, yeah. I need to be with someone where I can see the bus driver. I want to see the bus driver, okay? Maybe you got both nose piercings, okay? Maybe you wearing no underwear, no bra, all right? That's that easy access. That person love that. You got a question for me, Brianna? I can do a question for you, love. Somebody said I had to step on these niggas' neck, okay? Pressure. Didn't I talk about that P? P is pressure. You could be stepping on their neck, making your circle small. Look, oh my goodness, 10, 10, 10. It's time to make the circle small. Okay? You have your nose pierced on both sides? Okay, Kim. I think we've spoken that too, yeah. His girlfriend has a nose piercing? Yeah. This could be a male I or a J, or you're dealing with this, okay? What do Will feel about you? Okay, hold on 1 second. I got Kim with Bluebird, and then I got Brianna with what do Will feel? I got you. Give me a second. Chief. Not Chief. Chef. Chef. Somebody could be cooking up something, or you a good cook? Ooh, wait a minute. I got my cook in here, don't I? Miss Brown, isn't that you, Miss Brown? Miss Brown, come to the front. Ain't that you? The chef. The chef in the building. I think that's you, baby. Yeah. The good cook. They talking about you had to boss up for a check. You had to step on these nigga neck. Okay? Aquarius as well. Had to boss up for them. Okay? Also, the Aquarius energy is wintertime as well. Ooh, you'll cook too? And look, okay, Aquarius, gang gang. All right, let me down. Let me find out. Okay, we love a good cook. Okay, shout out to the cooks. Shout out to the cooks. All right, no different than what we say, Kim. Shout out to the fishermen. Okay, we need a fisherman and we need a cook. We need somebody to cook. We need somebody to go catch that fish, that good fish, and we need somebody to cook that fish good. Yeah, okay, but Aquarius energy, right? So something could take place on Saturday. Also, it's making me feel like maybe you got an event on Saturday. Okay, you'll cook too. Oh my, yeah, I'm a cook too. So I love that we all cook. Okay, ain't nobody gonna be starved over here. Starved for what? We're gonna go in that kitchen. Okay. We're gonna go in that kitchen. We're gonna whip up something. If it's not nothing, it will be something. You could be, when I tell you a good cook will be the one that is nothing, it look like it's nothing in the refrigerator. You keep opening up the refrigerator, ain't nothing, and all of a sudden you come to mind and put something together, and you be like, God, that smack, you know? Now, you probably won't remember what you did, have you ever had that moment? Especially to my cooks, you ever had that moment that you whip something together and it's like, dang, I should have wrote that down. I should have wrote that down. All right. What should you do when you come back? Block it. Do not accept that Stephen. Kim, don't make me get my belt. Don't you accept that Stephen. Okay. Hold on. Kim, I'm gonna tap to yours late because I'm gonna have to go on the phone. What was it, Brianna? You wanted to know, what did he feel about you? Where's my... Is this it? Yeah. Someone said, what's your master plan? Female, 21 to 25. My memory's strong. Y'all were most definitely my DDA trial. I was talking about y'all earlier today because it was talking about the elephant, and I was talking about having the mind of an elephant. Never forgetting anything. Is that Aquarius thing? Because my mom always tells me I got a mind of an elephant. Because she be like, how you remember that? All right, Brianna, I got you, baby. Somebody said I need you though. I need you. I can buy my own groceries, baby. Get my hair tight, my nails right. That's Jill Scott right there. Okay. It says love yourself first. So, Brianna, here you go. But they're saying keep an open mind. It could be a situation where you've been overpowering your feelings. Okay, you've been by yourself too long. You know how you can be by yourself too long and you don't know how to read. You don't know how to read love energy anymore. It's easier when we're it's easy. We can love ourselves. We know what that is. But when somebody else is giving us that energy, we like, what is that? So you got your cautious up. You're cautious. I'm 49. That's good. That is good. And it also means that somebody actually has some good energy in your I'm sorry. I got you, Brianna. I'm thinking I'm multitasker. I'm a mama. So yeah. So you saying I'm 49 and still remember? That's good. Also, you got a good childhood memory. It could be good or something very triggering, But it also, if you remember your childhood, that means that is something that is keeping you becoming the person that you're developing as well. I had to master that too. Okay, Brianna, attraction is in the air though. So we'll also feel the attraction, but they're saying love yourself first. It says your self-respect makes you more romantic. Ooh, so here you go. Because you love yourself so much, because you've been by yourself, you don't found your own, what's that, what they say, Stella got her groove back type of energy. You feel me? Or, what's good? Deliver us from Eva. Remember when Eva got that good old bling bang from LL? She came in with the crop top and all the stuff like that. So the attraction is in there. He feels this energy. The Will feels this. He feels the attention. He also love how you smell. He be smelling you, or he gets close, or he wants to smell you. Or if he hasn't been around you, he wants to kiss you. He wants to smell you. You might catch him like sniff you. Or you got a here you go. If y'all actually seen each other in person, wear the perfume that smell like a rose. It's something that is very rosy smell. He loves flowers. Catch his attention, okay? Yeah, passion is out there. Attraction is out there. Okay? Maybe y'all gonna be y'all gonna be in the bedroom and it's gonna be like heaven. You see the angels? You're gonna be like, I don't woke up from heaven. That's Jagged Edge, okay? spending my whole life away. Yay. Okay, but it could be the energy, yeah, and also the attraction. It says your attraction is romantic. Okay, enjoy the moment fulfilled. Allow your heart and your soul to sing with you. Okay, so I'm also feeling the energy that you feel the pull of attraction. That's probably why you asked that question. Like, hey, am I feeling what I think I'm feeling? Is he coming at me? Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Keep loving yourself. As long as you keep doing your thing. Don't switch up. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying don't give him no time, but don't switch up too much, okay? Because it's something about the men. It's something about the men. They get mad when we spend our time, dolling ourselves up. But when we stop, they start acting funny too. So you continue to do your thing, okay? You might have to prioritize him a little bit, and he might prioritize himself in this. I'm feeling the energy. He's going to like tend to you. Like this energy is like come close. Like he probably grab you out of nowhere, like grip, like a grip. Oh, he loves your waistline. You gotta arch in your back. You got an arch in your back, or he gonna put an arch in your back. Put an arch in your back, yeah, shake the rope. Hey, all right, Brianna. Okay, yeah, he might like this. I'm feeling the energy like on top. You see, look, you following him. You dead over there. Look, I'm just been waiting. I just been waiting. Ooh, he might smell good too, Brianna. He might smell good too. You might just fall. Is that a man? Is that a man in the room? Ooh, that flew out. Ooh. Not only that, y'all could have kids, or y'all could be talking about kids. He could flirt with you about children. Like, hey, you ready to have my baby? Yeah. Release your ex. I'm feeling the energy of you're second guessing him because your ex. You're feeling like this is an ex. They're saying it's not the ex. Stop being codependent on your ex. You're feeling this energy. That's why you're having this energy of paying attention. They're saying pay attention to red flags. Yeah, just have fun. Okay? It says playful. Have fun. Because this could be the one. Ooh, shit falling off. Okay? Shit falling down. Something could be, maybe y'all be knocking it, knocking out the things. Shit be falling off the wall. Okay? Okay, but it says a heart-to-heart conversation is going to come in. It could be where you're telling this person, hey, I've been hey, I've been hurt before. Okay, and this person saying, you can trust me. You can trust me. Okay, so, that could be the energy right now. Yeah. That's good, Brianna. I'm glad you like that. Okay. Ooh. Hi, Jay. Turn down for what? I'm sorry. Don't do that, Aquarius. You're going to have me. We got squirrel mentality. My squirrel mentality will come off. Turn down for what? Oh, somebody go to they don't even have clubs like that no more. What's that? Retro clubs? Where they be having Hold on. I'm trying not to be all up in y'all face and stuff. I gotta figure out how to get the life together. Get your life together, girl. Get your life together. You say, yeah, we most definitely do. It is, hold on. You're gonna see me as LaBree Simpson. That is me. Okay. But I'm gonna put it in the chat for you. On all day. Bit all day. But it's a Cash App. I'm gonna give you my thing. I actually have it in my description as well. Get up on my level. Get up on my level. Okay, that is me. Get up on my level. Get up on my level. You like this, Nita? Hey, you telling somebody they need to get up on your level. Okay? Ooh, didn't we just talk about self-sabotaging? We most definitely did. Stop doing it, baby, because it's time for us to harvest. All right? If I'm out here, you can do it too. Okay? If I'm out here in this war game, you can do it too. Where my Kim at? We can do it too. You want me to be on there with you? I can fight the battles with you, baby. You want me on there? I got you. You just gotta let me know so we can plan ahead of time. I got you. Cause what we're not gonna do is let people hold us back from our blessing. You feel me? What we're not gonna do is let people hold us back from these blessings. Okay? Oh my God. Not the blessing. They're saying it's harvesting and miracles coming straight to us. So what are we waiting for? Okay? 24, 43, and 42. I'm feeling that could be your age. Okay? Self-sabotaging energy. What is that? It says, what are you avoiding in life? Okay? Your inner bully. Why can't I talk? Inner bully. Okay? Then we talk about that as well. Like, you know, we don't really need other people to talk about. Need to tell us anything. You get what I'm saying? Like, really, it could be just as simple as you telling yourself, like, hey, I don't like that. Is that me? You know, you could be telling yourself that energy, right? So yeah, what are you avoiding? What are you bullying inside of your inner soul is the question, okay? Because I feel like that is what's holding us back from getting to this harvest. Or here go, I need us to start getting out of this now. And when we get out of it, by harvest time, which is what, November, fall season, we're going to be good. We're going to be giving thanks, okay? We're going to be crying. You know, when you be crying over tears of happiness, okay? Then the miracle is going to be coming in, all right? Everything is possible. Everything is possible. When miracle come in, everything is possible. Because, you know, what is a miracle? When people say, that's a miracle, that means that was an impossible thing. Impossible for a gray yellow pumpkin to be. That's Cinderella. Impossible. With Whitney Houston. Impossible. With Brandy. Something could be just out of nowhere. Ooh, harvest makes me think of the pumpkin, right? Because remember, the pumpkin, like, that's a miracle that a pumpkin turned into a carriage. A golden carriage. Yeah. Impossible. Thank you, love bug. Thank you. Yeah. Impossible. Yeah. Something just a miracle out of nowhere. Shocking. Ooh, your truth. You're going to see it. A reflection. Ooh, it's also make me feel it's the energy. You know who you are. Why am I doing this right now? This is this making me think of what's Lion King. Remember when he said, look closer. You know, because he didn't see himself. And then he said, look closer. And then he looked closer and then he seen himself in a higher ranking. You feel me? He seen himself as his daddy, Big Papa. I love it when you call me Big Papa. Throw your hands in the air. Okay? They want you to use your intuition about the situation. Here you go. This is confirming this right here. This is telling us we are the ones. We are the ones that self-sabotaging. Fuck everybody else now. It's us. It could be as simple as, what if nobody doesn't like me? Man, fuck them. You know what I mean? God made a lot of people out here for some people to be in the category of they ain't gonna fuck with you, for them to be in the category of they gonna hate on your ass, then them to be in the category they just gonna watch you and just copy off of you. They gonna be in the category saying, oh, I'm gonna give you all the love. That's the reason why God made so many people, you know? So you can't just go based on, it could be as simple as, baby, it could be just 35 people. And we got how many billion people out here? Let's not worry about that. Okay, let's not think about that. Them 35 people, we can block them easily. We can block them easily. You know, and if they decide to create more, like create another account, baby, you are loved. You're loved. Baby, if they decide that they want to create another soul of them to decide to come and attack you again, oh, you're loved. You are loved. Do you know that? You didn't know that? Oh, you just thought they were just harassing you. Oh, no, baby. Your soul is so attacked. Your soul is like, oh, my God. I'm like, I don't know how to respond. You know, some people don't know how to respond to good energy. You know what I'm saying? People just don't know how to respond to it. Okay? Let's go with the harvest. Somebody could be calling your phone. What is that? Hey, cuffing is dead. You heard what I said. I got it, baby. Thank you. These new niggas don't know how to act. They in and out of everybody. Right? Okay, that's Cash Dog. They say everybody for everybody. That's not your nigga shit. These niggas for everybody. Okay, here you go. The harvest is getting into your zone. If your grandma and your ancestors had the strength to get into their harvest, why can't we? You know what I'm saying? Why can't we? What we second guessing? Hi, Mario. My ex is lame. Yes, I know your ex is lame, and they telling you to withdraw that energy, okay? Like, cause I feel like your ex could be also pulling on your energy, and that's the reason why you can't come to that one. Cause your ex could be the energy that's causing this self-sabotaging. All right, that energy of giving you that intuition as well. You know what I'm saying? As well, just feeling that. You know, it's that. That's that. Ooh, I was just about to say resentment. Oh, it didn't pop back out, but I seen peekaboo. But yeah, it's like that resisting, like, I don't know. You do know. You do know because you came up here and asked. So you feel it, okay? I'm not for everybody. I'm not saying you. I'm not saying you. But somebody could be hitting somebody up talking about, you know, hey, why did I find your number in my nigga phone? Baby, go talk to them. Go talk to her, you know? Here we go again. People just want to wake up the third party, wake up the main source. Why are we worried about me? Don't ask him. And that's what she said. Go ask him. All right. Your desires is going to come into a miracle. Your desires, your wishes is my command. All right. What they say, the genie, you rub that lamp 3 times. Your wishes is my command. 3 strikes. 3 different angles, 3 different levels, okay? 3 different ways. It could be 3 different decisions, 3 different wishes you could make. For example, you want a car, you want a house, you want a lover, boom. You want a kid, you want a house, you want a lover, boom. You know, it could be something like that. I'm feeling the energy is like three, also the 8. 8 is balance as well. Dream big, don't dream low, dream big. Dream big. When you dream big, you're going to get the miracles. Impossible. Yeah, you talking about it's impossible. It's not going to be impossible until you dream big. You don't know until you dream big. You won't know until you go out there, right? You sound right. They're not here today. They don't mean nothing. They could be here. They just sitting back. You know, they could be just sitting back. Because sometimes I have noticed that they be still there until I make a comment, and then they're just like, you know, it'd be a close, quiet, and then all of a sudden they end up popping up saying something. I am a king, so it's my energy. And claim it, okay? I love it. Hey, I feel like you should do more than 10 million, but we can go with 10 million. But I claim more than that. I'm claiming more. I'm claiming bigger desires for you. I'm gonna claim bigger dreams for you, okay? But I feel you probably feel like right now that right there, that 10 million is like, it could be an impossible thing, but it's all about how you give and receive the situation. It's about how you pray about the situation. It's about the moment that, you know, we can talk about it all day, every day, but how strong are we? How serious, how bad do you want it? This is that energy. How bad do you want it? Okay, do we want it this bad? Because this is rage. I like the rage. I want it. Let me be angry. You know, let me be angry. Let me be hungry. You know, when we hungry, we angry. Let me be in this energy. Okay, because that's how I would know how bad I want it. Okay, that could be the truth that's going to be coming out. The reflection. Like I said, look closer. Look closer. Yeah, you probably seen yourself just at one little moment, but now look again. It could be a moment that you reflected on your life, right? And you didn't see things closer. You didn't see things as what it need to be. You get what I'm saying? Maybe things look so dry up here, right? But they're saying, look closer. Look how beautiful. Look how nourishing it is. Because you went inside. You went inside. You decided not to be in the self-sabotaging energy no more, right? We decided, ooh, feeling safe. We feel safe now. We feel secure. You know, we feel safe. We feel secure. We got rage for ourselves. We got, like, who we mad at? Ourselves. We mad at ourselves. We mad because we went, like, we knew we could have been here a long time ago. We knew that we could have been up in harvest a long time ago. We could have been rain dancing. You feel me? We could have been sitting in our throne with the white on the whole time, but we got in our head, and that's okay. It's okay that, ooh, it was reversed. I like that. It's reversed, so we're no longer in our head. Okay, we're no longer in our head because we're knowing what is there is supposed to be there for us, and what is supposed to be out is supposed to be out. We're no longer wearing our mask either, and we're gonna recognize who's wearing the mask. Actually, we're gonna sit there and see who's the pick. Who's the pick? Okay, maybe it's gonna be so many people coming in with so many energy of mass. Okay, people gonna wear so many ideas because they think that this is what you are gonna like. Okay, I just checking on little man. But that's the Aries right there coughing. So maybe somebody is could be just want your attention. You know, that Aries. You know how somebody wants your attention. You know, out of nowhere, somebody could want you lustfully. Ooh, shit. Ooh, baby, wait a minute. I forgot. Coochie titties out, okay? Maybe you ain't get the your little thing shaved down there yet, ladies. Okay, or man, you know, man, you got just a little trim. You know, don't be a little wildfire down there. Trim it up, especially if you like a little girl to go down 3,000 on you. You trim it up. Don't let her be tasting that hair and stuff. Come on now. But that's what making me feel that energy. Okay, but somebody could also come in. One is gonna come in giving you the lustful energy, and one's gonna come in and give you love energy. Okay, but they're saying your ancestors are gonna let you know exactly who it is. Okay, you're gonna feel it in your energy. You're gonna feel it, okay? But we also have to go with our intuition, okay? We have to go into this picky. We gotta be picky, you know, because sometimes when we're not picky, we'll end up taking anything. They're saying they want you to be picky. Be picky. It's okay. Look how she's sitting there. You know, look at all them cups. I wonder, you know, what flower I'm gonna pick, you know? I wonder that. Ooh, I'm also feeling like, then I say two type of energy. Someone could have more than the other. Okay, someone could have more than the other. Someone could be, look at that 3. 3 is that 3 desire. Then I say shooting 3 times, that person could give you the house, the car, and the baby. The house, the car, and a ring. You know what I'm saying? Someone can bring more than the other to the table. So that's why I'm saying use your intuition, because you know, it's like who would if your grandma was here, you know, if your grandpa was here, if your mother was here, if your dad was here, would they approve of him? Would they approve? It's that type. Okay, or whoever you have. Oh, I love it. Good juju. Along with that, then I say rain dancing. Here we go, right here. I was talking about rain dancing when it comes down to just the harvest energy, right? You know, your basket full of food, nurturing. You know, you're not thirsty. You're not hungry. You know, you're nourished. You're good. Not only that, you're nourished and hydrated. Okay, we got to be hydrated, right? I mean, the only thing, we're going to leave it to Jesus, 40 days and 40 nights, but we don't know about us. We got to get some water or something, you know. Maybe also you could be doing a detox. That's what I'm feeling too, like a detox, okay, or a fasting, okay. Here you go. I'm feeling this energy. You could be in this energy right now. You want this. You want the baby. You want the house. You want the car. That's the desires, okay. That's the flow of the energy. They're saying fast. That's the energy. They're saying fast because you got to be vulnerable with this. Naked, vulnerable, you know, because when you're fasting, it's a lot, you know. When you fast, anything can come your way and be like, yeah, I want that. So they're saying have that energy. Like I said, you want to be hungry, have that rage, be wanting to attack, you know. But it's like, if you want to be fertile with something, it could be just as simple. It could be a baby, it could be a house, it could be a car. If that's what you're looking for, it's time for us to start fasting so we can be vulnerable for that situation, okay? And then when we get vulnerable, boom, there go that grounding. We gonna look how good. First we were naked. Look how naked we was. Look. You know, they saying naked. We was in our emotions naked at first. Now we stepped out. Now we out the water, because this was a mermaid. Now we out of our emotions, and now we're like, okay, got a fresher air. What they say, hold your head above water. You could be dealing with that in life. You know, they telling you keep your head above water. You got this. Okay, things are gonna be flowing in so well that you're gonna be that energy of walking on water. water, walking on your emotions, being able to stand on your emotions. You know what I'm saying? Not all over the place and stuff like that, because you're going to be in that grounding situation. Now you're out of water, right? Now we're out of water. We're out of our emotions. We see what's going on. And then that's the 8 card. No, that was 3. It looked like an 8 to me, but it was the 3. So 3 is what? Support. So you're going to have support around you. Okay. Also, I'm feeling gold. You can have 2 trees, like near your, near your home. Okay. You got, being brave, basically being brave, being bold. Step up. Go for it. Plug yourself into the source. Have a brave decision. Make that decision. Be brave. Also, it's a lot of dancing situations. So it could be the situation of the root chakra. You know, if you start dancing and stuff, it helps with your root. Why is it not popping up on here no more? Okay. Your mom did like Steve. Woo, but Steve had problems, right, though? Mama probably didn't know Steve had problems, because my mama used to like some men too, until I started telling her what the hell they were doing to me behind closed doors. She's like, oh no, why you didn't tell me? I didn't think I had to tell you. I didn't think you had to tell you. I thought that you understood if I said no, I mean no. You know? So yeah, sometimes mama might know something, but she only know what he present. But then Steve have issues though. I think you said he was a mama's boy. Mama's boys could be a bittersweet situation. It's the matter of who's the mama. What kind of mama is that? You know, because what kind of mama is that? What kind of mama is that? You know, is that the mama that that's a girl on girl situation? The mama that's gonna be on the lookout. But obviously, we realize that I'm just thinking about who, Kim. We realize mama over there just looking out for her son, but she need to be careful for that. She got to be careful for that. You know, got to be careful, because we talked about that before. You got some people that ain't gonna give a fuck. They'll go kill your mama. Keep playing with them. They go kill your mama. Okay? You got mamas, you got people out there. All right? Dang, God bless you. Always come late. You can't, you need to listen to the program. There go the little mother. He came back though. He or she, whoever. But I'm not in that energy. You gotta try again. I'm sorry, again and again. So maybe 2 days. In 2 days. 2 days time. Okay, God bless. I got you. Okay, but candlestick. Okay, somebody could be lighting a flame, or it's gonna take the 3rd time to light this flame. Okay. I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina. Okay. Also, it's saying start a remedy. Okay. Start a new routine for yourself. Okay. Didn't I say that you could be manifesting something as well? So you could be manifesting a car, or you're needing a car. They're saying it's time for us to fast. You could also have, this made me look like a garage. Okay. So maybe, they're telling you maybe you're changing your garage into like a living space, because it's also making me look about the TV. So you could be changing your garage in a living space. Okay. Or making your garage a little bit more entertaining. As simple as like putting a gym in it. You know, maybe you're pulling the car out, because even though I don't know, because I gotta think that these are cards. But it's like, yep, you are. Okay. So it's like the energy like pulling, like maybe you're gonna use your garage for a different, it used to be storage space. It used to be storage space, but you're not using it anymore. Look, you got a bright idea, you're gonna get a new idea. Okay, so something as far as in entertaining. Or here you go, this could be like your man cave, your woman cave, you know, however you wanted to do it, you know. But I'm feeling like a step away from something. Okay, you about to step into a new house, a new car. Okay, you could be getting a new TV as well. Or they're saying get a new TV stand. You could be looking this up right now. Okay, you could be buying new plants as well. You also changing the channel on your TV. You can't find nothing to watch. Man, I couldn't find nothing to watch on Netflix. But then, that's because I don't watch all the good damn movies. I need to stop doing that. I need to stop doing that. But first aid, somebody could be needing your help. Then I say somebody wants that comes in with that 3 flame energy, you gave them 3 tries. Okay, or maybe they missed 3 birthdays. You haven't seen them in 3 years, so they missed 3 birthdays with you. Okay, someone could be coming in with first aid energy, like help, help. Okay, foresight. So you could be seeing this ahead of time. Okay, someone is in sudden need. Are they though? Are they? You know, I'm feeling the energy like they know that you got all that they need. Cause look, you look prepared. You look prepared for war. You look prepared for the world to end. You look prepared. All together. So this could be the energy where this person wants to come in and be like, it could be the energy where this person's in a dark situation, in a dark place, because you know darkness is when you really that's when the candles, not me, I like candles, but it could be the situation where someone's in a dark place and like, can you help me, what's that song, baby, can you help me? Yeah. And it's funny because like when people used to sing that song, for some reason I thought that thing was a church song until someone actually put it on. I was like, oh, let me hear that song. And then it started playing. I was like, oh no, that's not a church song. It was like, it was just how people used to sing it. Baby, can you help me? I was like, okay, I thought it was a church song. No, that's not a church song. Beyond it. So here you go. I'm feeling the energy. Someone's coming in because they know that you got the rescue kit. You know what I'm saying? You got the rescue kit. You know, they in need. That's me, gang. Yeah. You got the rescue kit. You able to solve anything. Okay. I'm feeling like maybe you stocked up in your medicine cabinet. This look like a medicine cabinet. You stocked up. You ready for war. Well, let me come over there with you. I'm gonna bring my stuff too. So we ain't gonna, cause we need a supply. No, have you ever thought about having a dungeon or something? I know it's not saying creepy or nothing, but what if the world, especially where we at, because the person with the yellow hair on his head, he be doing crazy stuff for me. But or the guy with the orange hair, that's what my mama say. but it's like, what if something like that really happened? I be thinking about that, like. Back in the day, they used to be very common, you know, where they had like houses with the tunnels and stuff. Where that's at? Okay. Where is that? Somebody could be going to a somebody car don't got no air in it. I'm feeling that energy. Not trying to call you out because shit, I had a car that didn't have no air on it either. Okay? The whole thing, it wasn't even the Freon. It was the pipe. And the pipe was like $4,000, and then cost maybe going to a mechanic and going to the garage place, and you might be finding this out. You trying to figure out why your fan is not blowing or something like that, and you like, man, by the time I do this, somebody's gonna give me a new car, because that's what I was thinking. But it's like, no, I still got my baby. I call her Corella because she's black and white, and I got Corella like on the top of it. Yeah. We call her Corella because we film. You feel me? In black and white. You know? I'm a NASCAR speed driver. I am. I love to drive. I love to drive fast. Especially on them days that I have a hard, like, I don't know, it's just something about speeding. It's just very, you know, just flying. You know? Just like, can't you hear it? Don't it sound so peaceful? I don't know. I do it for my stressful days. Maybe you could do that. Maybe you need to do that. Like, you know, just ride out. Just ride out. Play music. Ride out, you know. That's a lot. That's a lot of space. Okay, somebody could go live in a gated community, or you're thinking about putting a fence around your home, or they're telling you to fence your energy. Okay, put a boundary. Ooh, okay, now looking down your bed. So I'm feeling like maybe you blocking somebody talking about, you can't get no nookie. No, you can't get this. You can't get this thing. You can't get this King Kong. You know, it could be that you putting your boundaries up. They ain't used to this. Now they're looking, they investigating. They investigating. They said, what you mean you can't, what you mean? What you mean? They could be coming in, trying to give you like, I'm gonna do everything for you. That open bar energy. That it's a mini bar, so it's a mini bar, but it's giving like, I'm trying to give you open bar. Yeah, sweep that shit under the rug. Sweep it under the rug. Dismiss. Okay, it's more. I promise you it's more. I know, it's more. It's more people out there. It's more fish in the sea. Just don't get this fish. This ain't the right fish. Okay? This that fish that's gonna give you salmonella. This that fish that gonna get you in the ER room. Okay? We don't want that fish. This fish been sitting out too long. You ever had that? Like, this fish been sitting out too long. You don't want that. We don't want that. We don't need that in our life. Okay? Could have a pet dog. Okay? A puppy. Okay, maybe you gonna need to get a puppy for entertainment, for love, maybe a companion or something like that. Okay, or you could be watching the dog show. You watching the dog show? Who watched the dog show? I thought the dog show was only for the dogs, but don't mind me. I'm ignorant sometimes. But no, somebody could like the dog shows as well, or you watching a TV show that got donut puppies or something like it. It's gonna be a little puppy that gonna be looking like, it's you. I'm coming to you. You could be having like, you got your TV on late. Do they even have TVs that do that? You know, like back in the day, if you had your TV on too late, you start dealing with like advertisement and stuff like that. But most people like got Fire Sticks and Roku and all that stuff like that. So I don't know if you're maybe something. It could be also on your phone. Entertainment phone. Maybe you got a big ass phone. Okay, you watch movies on your phone. You treat your phone like a fucking TV. That's what it is. That's what it is. You treat your phone like a TV. You be watching videos. You be watching games. You play your games. You literally watch. You could be watching that. Okay, you use your TV. You use your phone like a TV. That's a nice house though. That's a nice house. Are you gonna have a house that has like plants and stuff? You say you do. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling the energy. Somebody could just want a companion, or you here you go. Then I talked about the garage, right? Changing your garage, switching up your garage into a gym, something like that, or having a home gym. Or here you go. Somebody wants to come in, like, cause the pet gives me that compassion, you know. Also it's saying true loyalty is by your side. Okay, don't expect too much from others. That's the pet energy. Along with the home gym, it says push, breakthrough. Okay, then it says comes when you force it to move. That is true, because we got to force ourselves to go to the gym, and then eventually we end up liking the gym, and then we got to go to the gym all the time. But then sometimes we'll go in that moment that we go back to square one. We got to go force ourselves again. Okay, so it's the energy of like, maybe you got to force yourself to go out there and put yourself out there to go find your companion, or find someone that's loyal to you as well. Or here you go, just do it for entertainment purposes. Television. Okay, sometimes we don't take it always serious. Okay, what you mean? You be Kim, you don't be switching up your glasses? I got like 10 pair of glasses. Zillow. You got Zillow? You got yeah, Zillow. Man, better get on it. You got prescription. These was just what, $70, and I'm blind as a bag. Let me take these off. I can't see shit. But no, like, you could, not saying that your glasses, not saying that you're not gonna like your glasses, but you know what I'm saying, for you to say that, it means like you be staying with one glasses. You don't do that, right? Yep, never mind, I see it. You say I don't have one pair of glasses. I was just about to say, you sound like you stay with one glasses. Zillow, hold on. Since you, here you go. I think things are how I just put it in the chat. Zillow. Put that in. All you need is your prescription. You know what I'm saying? Go to your eye doctor, ask them for your prescription, put that in and stuff like that. All you got to pay for is basically the prescription to go in. Your frames will be like $1, $2. Sometimes you catch a sale. They always doing a sale on the holidays. The smallest holidays. What's the next holiday? They can probably gonna do a sale. And it can be like sometimes 50 cents. I got 10 pair of glasses. And I'll be switching up all the time. So yeah. So yeah, go into that too. Go into that too. You know, switch it up. Okay? I'm also feeling like somebody could be a fan of you. Then I say you got people that's you're gonna have to put them in categories. That's making me feel like the fan. Also making me feel like it's time for a situation to cool down. Okay, ooh, something needs to cool down. Might be a Rubik's Cube. Something could be complex, complicated. So it's time to like simmer down, get some understanding, okay? Maybe it's time for you to view the problem a different way, okay? Like I said, it's that energy. Maybe it's just too late, you know? Too late. That's why we're going to like trash it, you know? Or dismiss. No, it's trashing. Looking up, the fence card came back out. Trashing. Maybe because you end up finding out something on your own. You did your own studies. You did your own study. That's as simple as going to do your research, finding out if that nigga legit or not. You find out that woman legit or not, you know? Is it real or fake? You get what I'm saying? You got the broom. It's renewal, clarity, space. We're making space for new things. Okay? That's another reason why we got to figure out, do I got to sweep you away or not? Do I got to sweep you and put you in the trash outside? Because I ain't going to put you in the trash in my house. You know? I'm going to go take your ass outside in the trash and wait until Wednesday or Thursday when the dump trucks come and pick your ass up. Because you ain't coming back up in here. That's why I got you blocked. That's why I got my guard up. Okay? Somebody could come in with that energy. Could come in when the street lights are coming on. Or early in the morning. Could be that. Late night, early morning type of energy. That's because they ass is drunk as hell. They've been drinking. Okay? Been drinking. Okay? You still waiting for him to come to me? Come to you? Yeah. Okay? Awakening. Coffee brewing in. A coffee maker. Okay? Maybe you're something that is warmth. Okay? Maybe you're this person that you can break down. You know, you take solid, you take liquid, and then you make some type of flavor into it. You feel me? I don't know why I ended up saying it like that. But yeah, like, you know, solid, liquid, that's science. You like science? You like science or something like that? Or it's the science to the situation. You might have to be the chemist, you know, might have to put your lab coat on, do the investigation for yourself. You know what I'm saying? When is he coming? Okay, now I found my cards, Cam, but I want you to know that we still got to understand that they have free will too. So if they feel as though they need to have a hold off, we got to hold off. I love science. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. Science. Okay, I got you, Kim. I actually found my cards. So let's see. But remember, Kim, we also have to think about our partner. Okay, so this might be their energy right now. They might got to get courage. It all depends on how these cards come. Okay, but then we got to keep in mind. But that's what our journal's for. Write it down. Okay, we got in that energy. Okay. What you talking about? Okay, here you go, Kim. Your choice. All right. Your choice. This is your choice. This could come in February. Okay. Or this could be an energy of it's time for you to ground your heart. Crown your heart. I'm sorry. Crown your heart. It's your choice. It's your choice to choose love. Okay. This might be that star. You might get that bright energy out of nowhere. Ooh, I'm also feeling the energy of when things start looking bright to you, like the stars or something like that, Kim. You feel him really strong? That's probably where that energy right here is, that February. You know, February is that love, you know? Love, reflection, prepare. It says take action. Also, I'm feeling it. It doesn't say take action. I'm feeling the energy of take action. So someone could be taking action. I'm also feeling December. Because, you know, the only reason why I'm saying December, so this person could be in February or this could be just love altogether. Okay? But, yeah. Yes. Hi, Hi, Hunter. Hi, Miss Hunter. Yes, I'm talking about Kim. Kim is right on top of you. I'm answering her question. I got you though, if you got a question for me. But yeah. So Kim, I feel like it's the ooh, you got playing. Look. May I touch your hand? That's the ribbon in the sky, okay? It's a ribbon in the sky for our love. So like I said, something could be just coming together, okay? When is Steve coming? I got you, baby. September? March? Something could be, maybe this person's gonna march in September to you. Okay? Maybe this person's trying to figure out, oh, here it go. Maybe Steve is trying to put his crown. He got to get his crown together. You don't want no, remember we claimed that. We don't want no prince. We want a king, right? So we need the king. The king is going to make us feel correct, okay? It's going to make us feel correct on something. It's probably going to bring that energy. Oh yeah, Kim, we started feeling this energy in March, didn't we? So here you go. It might end in September. Write that down, Kim. Because I know you joined the journal tribe with me. Why is it taking so long? That's why it's taking so long. Kim, we don't want this man holding the crown. We want that crown on his head. We don't want the crown in his hand and tell my baby, hold this for me. No. We want that crown on his head, right? We want him in his head. We want him to have a star mindset, right? The one that's healing, because the star card is healing, right? The one who knows who they are, self-sufficient, right? Okay, so it's that energy. That's why it's delayed, and we want that. We don't want the person to come in stagnant. So something could take place during fall. That's what I'm feeling as well. You got October and September, okay? And this is divine timing. You talking about why this? God already said it. God said, stop rushing. Stop rushing me. He said, I'm trying to fix this person first because I know your heart needed. I know your heart needed. I know your heart needed. Okay, that's why you started. Maybe this person started fixing themselves. Steve started fixing themselves right in March. Okay, so it's March just passed. Let's wait. Okay, so we got October and September. Okay, now they're not gonna give you a date because it's not divine timing. They said they can at least give you this fall. Okay, they at least giving you fall energy. Okay, also this could be a present, a gift come true. And look, the star. And then I talk about December. Yes, star energy. Okay, sorry guys. Yeah, it's that energy. Like, stop rushing me. I gotta fix them first. Kim. Look, slow process. Look, you talking about this is a slow process. Hey, guess what? The turtle wins the race, right? Don't that turtle win the race? Well, they say slow and steady win the race. Okay? Slow motion is better than no motion. I like that. Listen, you see, Kim? Your tribe is helping you out, baby. Okay? I understand you could have been going in that April showers. You could have been crying. It probably started hitting you more in April. You know, I feel it. I promise you. But we don't want that person to be coming in talking about, can you hold this? Can you do this? No, we want that person completely. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, patience is key. You know, look at Job. Look at Job. You know, Job is the key patient person you could ever think about. Okay, maybe this person is a Pisces, or this is like something coming in too. This is emotional intuition. Okay, but something could be unexpected. Boom, out of nowhere. Okay. Yes. So Miss Hunter, you got something for me? I wasn't trying to say like you couldn't. I want you to know that I wasn't calling you Kim or nothing. But yeah. You got a question for me? You got a time limit since I got these cards out? Something could take place during Sagittarius time as well. Also January. Okay? So that's like late. At the end of the year. Because Sagittarius is what? November and December. And then January is right there. So this could be a... Are you asking? Will you get into a relationship? You asking about the time frame? But yeah. A ribbon in the sky for our love. I need to know. Someone said, let that ass spend one day with me. Okay. Hold on. You said, when will you get in a relationship? I got you. Hold on. And then I seen you, Kim. Spend one day with me. When would you get? Okay, here. Ooh. It's time to change your course. All right. So, Kenny, are you listening? So here you go. I'm only laughing because, you know, some people, you never heard the term of sometimes it's what you want that don't want you, and that's not a bad thing, okay? But here you go. It could be a situation where you want a bad girl, you want a bad boy. You know what I'm saying? That's not what you need, okay? So they're saying a wish fulfillment's coming in though, but you might have to change your course, or it's gonna change your way of thinking, okay? This could be a changing a way of thinking. I'm feeling like GPS. You got to put your GPS for this one. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just go off your head. You got to coordinate. That's what I'm feeling, okay? So here you go. Let's see. So they're saying change your course for right now. So maybe it's what you're thinking, what you think is going to be your relationship. It might not be your relationship, but it's still going to be something that you need, though. It's going to be something wish fulfillment, okay? Also, you see the sparkles? This is giving me Tinkerbell. You know what Tinkerbell? Remember, she can sprinkle the fairy dust, right? But you have to have faith that you can fly in order for you to fly with the fairy dust. That's the energy that I'm feeling here, okay? Like, it's going to be a sprinkle of love, but you got to have the faith to make sure that this is going to take this course, okay? Here you go. They got the Virgo time frame, okay? It says set realistic goals to reach. So here you go. By Virgo time, this could be something. Also, Virgos are very logical thinkers, okay? Also, Virgos are they're in their head. They go do their research as well. So it could be a situation as here you go. You're looking for a particular person, right? Put yourself in that room. You know what I'm saying? Change your course. You think this is gonna come in straight up, you know? Like, for example, if you want a lawyer, go put yourself in a room where the lawyers are at. You know what I'm saying? You want somebody that is gonna be that's gonna be self-care, that loves self-care. Go put yourself in the gym. Go put yourself in situations where you're gonna reach this goal. That's what I'm feeling. It's time for us to be logical with the situation, be organized and detailed. Is that Virgo energy, okay? So maybe you're gonna start setting plans for yourself. The moment you start setting plans for yourself, changing your schedule. I feel your schedule don't add up to you finding your love. If that makes sense. Like, it's more like, you know how some people say, I'm not gonna find love, but they never went outside. They never go out and go at least go take themselves on a solo date somewhere out to eat. Don't say you gotta go to the club or nothing, but you don't take yourself somewhere. That's the energy that I'm feeling, okay? This is also divine timing, but very soon. Like I said, I feel the energy of you gotta change your schedule. Switch your schedule around. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's more of like, put yourself in the room with the big dogs. You know, the big dogs ain't gonna pay attention to you if you the usher of the door. You know, you just open the door, they're not gonna pay attention to you. Go sit in that chair with them. Go sit in the room with them. If you want that type of energy, go put yourself in those elements, you know? Like, for example, judges and lawyers, when they're done off of work, some of them go to the bar. Not the little bars that, you know, the sports bars, is family. No, they go to the bars where, like, it's literally a bar, it's secluded. That's what the energy that you're looking for, you know? It could be the energy of, like, just, you're looking for a doctor, you know? Baby, you might have to be a little sick sometimes, you know? Doctor, you know? It's that type. I'm just being funny with you, but it's just more of the energy, like, it's time to change our schedule around. Your schedule is not compromising your love life. You gotta put your schedule complement in your love life. So that means that you might have to put yourself in other elements. You get what I'm saying? Doll yourself up, straighten yourself up. Not saying just doll yourself, just straighten yourself out. You get what I'm saying? And then put yourself in there to get attention. And you know, I always say with all my trial, we better be smelling good. Okay, we got to have the attention. All right, the oils, keep an oil on you at all times. Oil stays on you. Perfume and cologne, get a small one, get a big one. Have one at home, have one in the car or in your purse. However you need to do it, keep yourself straight. Because the thing is, like I said, we not gonna pay attention to you if you're an usher. But if you was the usher that had that smell, you get what I'm saying? Every time the door opened, I smell it. Oh, who that usher over there? You know? That's what I'm talking about. If you a little nervous, you don't want to go in that area, okay, start smelling good. Start putting your energy where they start drawing to you then, okay? So yeah, I feel as though it's not like your love is not gonna get there. You ain't putting yourself in that room. You ain't putting yourself you ain't adjusting your schedule, you know, unless you're looking for a co-worker or you're looking for someone, but I doubt that. Okay, I doubt that part. I feel like you trying to switch up you gotta switch up your vibe, okay? Something could be a Capricorn. Someone could be a Capricorn. I'm switching out of Kenny's. Sorry. But yeah. Oh yes, money. I have my money card, right? My money deck right here. Hold on. My life, my life, my life. I take a bath in cologne. Ooh. What kind of cologne? Because you know, like, they got different types of cologne. Let's see about this money dynamic. You know what I do with mine? I actually use clove water. So I have like a big old clove water. Same with clove water I put. You are so much welcome. So much welcome. Okay? But I use clove water and I put it in my tub. Like, of course I don't have the clove. I soak them and then I drain the clove water in the tub, and rosemary water too. It be feeling good. I think I started just randomly just add that in to my spiritual bath. I was thinking about your thing you said. Okay, here it go. Let's see. Dang, they come out straight up. It said, don't buy things to impress other people. Okay, that's as simple as, you know damn well I can get, you know how you can buy a gift and you're like, oh my god, I'm a big gift giver. Okay, well, are they gonna give you that same gift? No. So don't buy it for them. Okay, a home cooked meal. Ooh, what we just talking about, people cooking? Okay, that could also, maybe you need to start doing home cooked meals. That will save your money flow as well. Okay, maybe it's time for us to pay our bills. We got our bills to pay. Again, it is that time. Bailey's in the bath water is a plus. Yes, it is. Most definitely it is. Yes, it is. Someone saying I gotta pay my bills. Ooh, here you go. You paid your bills so much, now you gotta, like, I might have to cook at home for a couple of days. You know, and so I might have to cook at home for a couple of days. All right, somebody could be needing to create business cards, or on the sense of, here you go. It's making me feel like you got to put yourself out there. Put yourself out there. Okay, it could be as simple as, I already pay my bills. Set. I pay mine later on this week. Okay, maybe it's time for you to sell unused items. So you know damn well you're not using that. I'm feeling budget planning. Okay, it's time for us to do some money affirmation. Okay, money magnet. I was trying to say money magnet too. Okay, it says, money loves me. Money is obsessed with me. Repeat that. Money loves me. Money is obsessed with me. Okay, not them. Okay, look, not them. Because it said don't impress other people. Money is not obsessed with them. It's obsessed with you. Okay, Claim it to yourself. All right. So it could be the situation where you could be. Here you go. How are you going to want God to give you new things when you still got old things in your way? Because it says sell unused items. Okay. Maybe it's time for you to set up a trust. Here go another money affirmation. So we're really big on this money. I don't blame you. Okay. Look at the economy. It says my dream life is already mine. My dream life is already mine. My dream life is already mine. That's probably it's time for you to set up a trust for yourself. Trust yourself. Okay. It could be literally set up a trust, but also set up a trust in your heart. Say that my dream life is already here. Okay. Maybe it's like create them business cards. You don't got the business yet? All right. Create them. I'm also thinking about my cookers. The ones that's the cook, right? Yeah. Them cooks. Create them business cards. Yeah. Cause what we talking about? Maybe you need to start comparing prices, trying to figure out how I can navigate my money. How can I do this? Compare prices. Start shopping around. See how much that person is charging. See how much that person is doing and stuff like that. It could be that type of situation. It could be on a situation of what we talking about, getting a car and stuff. Shop around on getting a car. You know, yeah. Everybody's gonna sell a car around a certain time frame too. Okay, so you got to be smart with that. Okay, you could be paying for your cell phone bill. Okay, you could be getting that alert soon. We paying the bills. Someone could get a new wallet, or what's in your wallet? That's Capital One. Someone got a credit card. Okay, or you putting things on credit. Or here you go. Credit actually helps. Okay, credit helps as long as you know how to manage your money. Also, I'm feeling like somebody need to add a new card onto their wallet on their phone. You know how you got the little wallet on your phone? Yeah, I'm feeling that. I've been packing and getting things. Yes, you should. You got to. The thing is, in order for new things to come in, you got to remove the old ones out. No different. Like, here you go. I had to pack all them clothes that I knew I'm going to wear no more because I wanted some new outfits. So it was no need because we're not going to try to hoarder all the rest of the clothes because I don't need them. So you have to, do your due diligence on trying to create a new life for yourself. Okay, so you can't expect new life when you still sitting around with the old things that you don't even use. It says unused. You're not even using it. It's just sitting there. Okay, it says build a brand. Okay, build something for yourself. Okay, then we talk about help me. Can you help her? Remember I told y'all the song actually came out. Cause I was talking about, when at the beginning people said, "Can you help me?" I thought it was a church song. I don't want to hear it. Then when they played, I was like, "Oh no, there's nothing churchy about that." Okay, but yeah, maybe it's time for us to pack things up. Take it to Plato's Closet if y'all have a Plato's Closet. Take it to Goodwill if you need to. Shoot, fuck Goodwill. Take it to the shelter. Take it to the shelter. Find your nearest shelter. Drop them shits off. You be surprised. That's your blessing right there. That's what tithes and offering. Don't take it to Goodwill so they can price it up high and price it where even the people that got the money can't afford it. You know what I'm saying? Take that thing to the shelter. Take it close to the shelter. Take whatever item to your shelter. Okay? To your nearest shelter. Just typing in shelter. You know what I'm saying? Drop that stuff off. Drop them clothes off. I promise you, it's going to be a family out there just wishing. Okay? Just wishing and hoping, okay? So, yeah. I color. Yes, that is you. You color coordinate. I used to do that when I had time. I don't do that no more. Sometimes I have to, like, dang, I need to put this up here, put this up here. Somebody has a lack of effort. The lack of effort, I'm not getting that energy of, like, laziness. I'm getting the energy of lack of effort because of that self-sabotaging energy that we were talking about earlier, right? Because it's like, where it's like that, what if they don't like me? Fuck them. Somebody else is gonna be there. Okay, cancel unwanted unused subscriptions. Okay, you could be checking, look, you could be checking your wallet, you could be checking your bank account, like, what's this come from? You're not even using that no more. Go delete that. You need to go into your little store, little app store or whatever, and remove that. Okay, could be a waiter or a server. Okay, or somebody, maybe you're waiting for something to, you know, come to you. Like we were saying, the money. Serve me the money. Give me the money. Lead me to the money. It says, don't be a hater. Somebody's trying to be a hater, but they can't be a hater because guess what? You're going to let them serve you up. Okay? It could be someone owing you money. They hating because they owe you money. Don't be mad. Don't be mad now. Okay? It's that type. Okay? Think before you donate. Put your money to where you feel it is good. Then I talk about Goodwill. Like, fuck Goodwill. Take it to the shelter. I promise you, your heart is going to feel better taking it to the shelter and making sure somebody, you know, somebody mama, somebody daddy, somebody kid, some crackhead, some prostitute. Who knows? We don't know. It depends on what kind of clothes you're giving them. You know, it's going to be a due diligence to them compared to, you know, you giving it to someone that, you know, giving it a Goodwill or something like that. So maybe you're trying to work on that. You think, Steve? Whew. Hold on. Okay, building a emergency fund. I don't know where this world's gonna end, but I know one thing. This is the life for me. Maybe because I'm a thug all day, every day. Hold on, Kim. Like I said, when we talk about somebody else's free will, we gotta respect them, okay? But I'm gonna pull it. Wouldn't change it for the world. The only reason why I said it because I learned that from my own. Because they said unlikely, but it says go the right time. So maybe it's unlikely because you're trying to rush it, Kimmy. Kim. I'm calling you Kim. Give you a different name now. But maybe you're trying to rush it, okay? That's the reason. Then we say have patience, okay? So it's saying unlikely, but they're saying go, the time is right, okay? So maybe you're trying to rush the situation, but they're saying it's still not right, okay? It's not time yet. I feel like it's him. Remember, you're okay, but it could be him. Okay, Kimmy. I know. I don't know why I wanted to call you Kimmy, but okay. It was giving me maybe this person. Maybe Stevie. Stevie. Why am I giving y'all pet names? Maybe y'all give each other pet names. But yeah, I feel like the timing is right for you, but it's not right for him. Because it was two cards. It said the time isn't right, but the time is not right. So it's that rushing energy. Remember I told you, God is fixing him. You don't deserve no secondhand situation, Kim. We've been through a lot, Kim. Okay? So let him handle him. You know what I'm saying? Let him, give him a whooping, redirect the mindset, reprogram him, and get it together. Something could take place from 9 p.m. to 9 a.m. And that's what? No social media. Then I talk about fasting. Yeah, fasting energy. It could be social media. Us fasting off of social media. Sometimes social media can take a toll on us. We could be happy go lucky, then all of a sudden we just see nothing but babies and marriage and hearts and stuff, and now they done put us out of our element. Now we like fuck love, fuck, or when my husband coming, or when my wife coming. That's because you was over there just looking at other people's things. That's saying you need to put a pause on that. Also, this could also help with your sleeping as well. Okay? It says build up your credit score. I did talk about credit, right? I did talk about credit. I forgot what it was. So it's like, get the car. Don't get the car, pay it out. I don't know why people do that. I can get it. Cool. You got the money. Cool. But let's work on the blueprint. Okay, because when we're ready to go buy a house and buy something so much bigger, a bigger investment, they're going to look at a blueprint. Your credit score is a blueprint. They don't care about how much money you got unless you like a big celebrity or something like that. Or even with the doctors and the nurses, they run off of credit, So yeah. You don't have social media anymore, and that's a plus. That's probably where you in that rushing feeling too, because you're not able to see what's happening, what's coming, and that's why they put you on that timeout. You're in the timeout stage. So just have patience, okay? Let's move in that Job energy. Patience of Job, Kim. Okay. Shop during sales. Okay. Work out at home. Didn't we just talk about that in the last reading? Okay. So maybe somebody's working out at home. They're shopping, shopping during sales, or you're looking into something. It says money is coming in. That's what y'all was talking about, right? Y'all was wanting that. Y'all was like, when the money coming in? Money is coming in. You could have you could have a manager that has poor management skills. Okay, management sucks. Okay. Or it's like you could fall out with your manager because of her or his poor management skills. Okay. It says you are on the right path. All right. You could be also dealing with your student loans, or it could be a situation as far as in somebody might need you to loan them something. Okay. This could be a mystery. Somebody could be a teacher. Okay. Somebody could be hiring bad employees. Then I say poor management skills. Could be a situation like that. You could be falling out with a new employer. Okay. Somebody saying entrepreneurship is your answer though. Okay. But maybe you need some teaching. Maybe you need to learn a little bit more about this. Let's avoid overdraft fees. Yeah. I'm talking about you. That's why we need to start shopping. I'm feeling overdraft fee, and it came right here. It fell right on top of working out at home. Okay, so maybe you could be needing to pay for your gym membership. Yeah, cancel that gym membership. All you need is some elastic bands, and you can do that same damn thing at the gym at home. Okay, maybe could be that situation. A police officer or a parole officer. Ooh, like a cop call. Okay, somebody could also like structure. Ooh, somebody like to role play cops and robbers. Somebody used to play cops and robbers when they were younger. Well, you gonna play with it. You gonna play it in your adult age in the bedroom too. Okay, always think ahead. Okay, it's time for 1 hour of mental health session. I like that. 1 hour of a mental health session. Water hose. Yeah. Okay. Put a date on it. Okay. Put a date on it. Claim it. Put a date on it. See if you can reach that goal. See if they can reach that goal. Put them on the time limit. See how much they want it. How bad you want it. How bad you want it. Something is a mystery. 1, 2. Giving generous. A partnership. Okay, somebody could want to come and be your co-pilot. Okay, very generous. So this could be a person where you don't have to do too much. You don't gotta do too much. Okay. Yes, gang gang. That's good. I hope so. Cause y'all minds too. Trust me, we be doing this together. Y'all my wind down moment too. Okay. Somebody could be a transportation engineer. That could be a situation as a bus driver. We did talk about a bus driver before. It could be a Uber driver. Also, you could be a good engineer. You work with machines, mechanic. Also you could build engines as well. Or here you go. You don't have to be a mechanic, but you know how to do mechanic work. Like you ain't scared to get your hands dirty, get under that hood of the car. Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. This could be where your money's going into. Maybe that's something that you have a gift to do. They're saying get a business in that. Okay. Maybe you need to start buying gifts in advance. So if you know that person's birthday's coming up, go ahead and buy the gift in advance. Maybe you need to catch that thing on sale. Don't be waiting last minute. And then you be trying to figure out where your money going. That's because you decided to do that. And then on top of it, you over there impressing people that probably ain't going to sit there and try to impress you. They probably quick to buy you a gift. You know what I'm saying? You take your time. You buy them a expensive gift. And they only give you a card with money in it. How that look? How that look? Let's talk about it. Not you taking your time and all your energy to find something that's going to grab their attention and grab all their attention. All they could do is just give you a Hallmark card and cash in it. What? Or they can say, oh, I forgot. Oh, okay. Well, watch me forget next year. Watch me forget next year. Okay, invest wisely. Let's talk about it. I'm so serious. Like, it's coming to the time. Okay, this economy ain't made for us to be impressing everybody else. Okay, if it's meant for us to do that, you know, like our mom or something like that, someone who care and stuff like that, grandpa, grandma, you know, family, friends, someone who's looking out for you, cool. But if that friend always saying they forgot, or they always giving you cash in a card, that is not thinking about no one. I'm gonna be honest with you. Maybe that's something you do. Let's work on that, okay? But maybe this could be the situation where you always did it because they never gave you the energy to go out and go buy them something nice, you know? Because you got to take somebody to take you serious to make you feel that way. Okay, see? Look, that's what I'm talking about. It's time for you to get them business cards then, Mr. Handyman. Okay? The handyman. Handyman. No, it's Candyman. The Candyman came. Somebody like got a sweet tooth right now. You could be needing to go to the bank, or you're a banker, a teller, bank teller. Or you need to tell that bank something. You got to talk to the bank about something. Like, cancel this. Cancel my cards. Cancel this description. Put a block on that card. Put a hold in that card. I'm feeling something like that. Somebody need to pay attention to their money flow. Okay? If you have it, don't. Don't flaunt it. If you have it, don't flaunt it. Okay? Like I said, there's no need for us to press people. We're impressing people for what? They're not going to do the same. They're not going to do the same for you, so there's no need for us to do the same for them. Okay? I understand they say treat others the way you need to be treated. Yeah. It'll be easier if we just walk away and be in a room that's going to we all going to be treated the same. And not me have to tell you how I need to be treated. Because we all on equal accord, you know? If you treat me with respect, I'll treat you with respect. Okay? I do have a sweet tooth. Yeah. A tablespoon of honey can help the sweet tooth if you're trying to work on your sweets. Okay, maybe you're gonna have 7 incomes streaming. Like I was thinking about you, DTW, or anyone else that has multiple art is crafted in a lot of ideas, crafted with a lot of skills. Let's make some money out of that. What we holding back from? Farm. Ooh, what's that farm? Is that car insurance? Is that car insurance? What is I'm thinking farm. It's a insurance named Farm. I'm trying to think what kind of insurance is though. I'm here farm. I love to paint. Okay, and there you go. And painting. This is what you're gonna do. Reestablish the painting. Sell the product. You know, sell the product. Okay. Sometimes you gotta sell it small so you can have more. You know, you gotta think about the economy. I know the thing actually what you call it? Ooh, look at my time. I said I wasn't gonna be this long. State Farm, thank you. I'm here farm. Yeah, State Farm. Somebody got State Farm insurance. Okay. It says focus more on your money than the people. I just talked about that. Okay, let's not do this. Okay, it's time for us to build up a healthy resume. A healthy resume is letting people know that you're crafting every skill. People don't know that. People don't know that. People, how we know? How will we know? What was that thing? I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. They will never know. How will they know? It's that type. Yeah. How will they know if you're not gonna do it? Let's do it. Okay. It says wait 48 hours before buying the situation. Maybe we're trying to build up our credit to at least 750. Okay. Right now we're trying to figure out, do we want to buy something used or we want to buy something new? Okay. Do we want to buy secondhand or we want to buy something new? I thought it was a red bird. We did bluebird last time. Yeah, I'm about to wrap this up. I thought it was a red bird, Kim. Or was it blue? Was it blue? It was blue. Because I said blue was throat chakra. I was breaking it down to you. Blue was throat chakra and birdie was what you call it? Somebody open the gates. Somebody wants you to open your feelings to them. It was blue butterfly last time we talked about. Blue is very, very much so in your energy. Okay, blue is throat chakra. Somebody's trying to speak to you. Can I talk to you? What is it? Bird. Girl, it's a bird. Okay. Open the gates. Feed my bitches. Open the gates. All right, bluebird spiritual meaning. Oh, let me put these up real quick. Okay. It says joy and happiness. People with a bluebird spirit animal brings joy to others. You may be a comedy person, an artist. You just talked about you like to paint. An artist, a first responder. Then we talked about a police officer and parole officer. Also, a bluebird spirit finds people that were born in their liking. Ooh, and it's also 222. Okay, so it's connection. So here you go. You're finding people that actually were you met those energies before in your past life, you know? And before we go into the energy of past life, it actually says it in the Bible that when we go to heaven, we will reunite and meet the like-minded energy, like-minded soul. That's what I'm feeling. Okay, so that's what I'm feeling, Kim. You could be running, that's telling you you're running into a lot of like-minded energy, people that you actually spoke to, your soul spoke to them before. It could be in your dream, that could have been somewhere. You could have also deja vu as well. Okay, also what it say, going to a different blue jay energy. Okay, so was it a blue jay or just a bluebird? Okay, but it's saying faithfulness, courage, protection. Okay, this is also a symbol of communication. I did speak on the communication only because it's the blue. The blue gives me throat chakra, you know. Also balance, being balanced between passion and reasoning. Okay, having harmony within your relationship, having guidance. Okay, having guidance within the dead loved ones. We just spoke on that. Didn't you just ask me that question? Yes. So that's basically the blue energy is your mother. Yep. Oh my goodness. I'm saying it and I'm looking. It said, do you think it's my mom? Yes, I do, because it actually said it. It said, I'm gonna put it bold. You see where it says dead loved ones? So you see, I ain't making it up. It said dead loved ones. So yeah, the blue jay is your mother. Your mother, it's the spirit. That's interesting that you said that. And then I was selling. I'm like, I think you just mentioned that. And here we go. Okay, so the blue jay actually comes in your energy, or the bluebird comes in your energy when you're feeling difficult times and feeling resentment. Okay, so they're just telling you, they're just communicating with you to tell you that it's time for you to have courage. It's time for you to speak up. It's time for you to feel bold. Okay, so just having the strength. I like that. That's interesting. Oh, mama's here. That's beautiful. And that's beautiful that you're able to see mama's here. You know, especially during the time that you was saying that this is going to be your strongest. And then I just said the bluebird comes during your difficult moments. And this is going to be the difficult moment because the Mother's Day, right? I think we spoke on that. I'm not going to go into too much details because, you know, I don't talk about too much people business. But we did spoke on it separately in our last chat. So, yeah. So I just feel like that's your energy. That's your confirmation to let you know mama ain't leave you by yourself, baby. Mama just decided to go into a different spirit, which is the bird. She wants to be free, you know. She wants to sing. She wants to be spoken. She want to be able to wake up in the morning and tweet, you know. And ain't nobody gonna tell her nothing, you know. And she go in her nest. And she go hide out in her nest. You know, and able to wake up and just be free, a free spirit. That's what a bird is, a free spirit. So maybe your mother was a very free spirit energy when she was here, and now she's, you know, her spirit transferred elsewhere. And now it's like letting you know, I'm here. I'm still here. I haven't left you. You know, I'm not here presently. I'm not here that you can hug me, you know, but I'm just letting you know I'm still flying near you. I'm still here. Okay? So, yeah. Your mama is in the bird energy. That's what I'm saying. Cause that's what that blue jay energy. They said when you see a blue jay, that means that you have a dead loved one, an ancestor. You know, someone that is still saying that they're here. You know, saying that they're still watching you. They're still caring for you. They want you to speak up. You know, let's go with a real quick. Yeah, it is your mother. Now, fully, as far as in, you know, when you were talking about the other energy, no, we still got little Steven in the background, okay? Steven in the background talking about, please don't leave me, you know, just give some patience. What's that song? This makes me think of, what's that, the song from, is it Brett? What he say? I'm just trying to get my money, you know? It was like, I'm trying to get my money, don't go nowhere type of energy. You know, I'm just trying to get myself together, you know. So here you go. 1 Corinthians 10:31. Whatever you do it all for the glory of God. Whatever you do it all for the glory of God. 1 Corinthians 10:31. Okay? 10:31. Ooh, somebody's birthday could be October the 31st. Okay? Or something took place October the 31st. But everything you do, just know it's the glory of God. Do know that it's a blessing. Do know that if you continue to move in the like my energy, you continue to move peaceful, everything's gonna move smoothly, and there's no friction. You know, it won't be no friction because everything's going balanced. And if it goes balanced, trust it. It's just getting a little friction. You know, like you got to see if the table a little wobbly to know if it's secure or not. But then you're going to learn how to fix it. You know, you either going to put a little step on. You might have to buy a new table. You know, you're going to have to figure that out yourself. You might have to do a fixer-upper. Okay? I don't even know that song. And working. I wish I could hold on, let me take a picture of that. I'm gonna look into that song. And you know, when I get on here next time, I got you, because you know, I got the mind of an elephant. So I'm gonna remember. Hold on. I gotta try my Jello. You tried your Jello yet, Kim? I put a lot of blueberries in it too. Okay, I took a picture of that. So I'm gonna do my spiritual feelings into that music, because you know I'm good on music. So yeah, I got you. But yeah. Did you do your I'm gonna eat mine. I'm gonna try it. You said no? I think it should be done by now though. It smells so good when I mixed it. I forgot how good Jello smell. And I forgot how simple Jello, how we make Jello was so simple too. I forgot why I thought it was so complex. I just thought it was so complex. I don't know why. And that's probably why I put a delay in it too, Kim. I'm not gonna hold you. That's probably why I was like, ugh. But I was like, dang, that's it. I had to read the directions. That's it. Oh, I could have been did this. But I had to get my blueberries too though. All right, loves. Ooh, 12-12. Y'all catch that? 12-12. Well, hold on. I got y'all. Wait a minute. Let's see if that's in the angel book, actually. I don't think 12-12 is in the angel book. I think it's like a reflection, but we'll see. See, that's what I be telling y'all. I be acting like 12-12 is in the book. 12-12 is in the book. Y'all seen it. Oh, it changed on y'all now. Okay, it says you have the power to bring healing and light to the world. Notice your intentions and actions and notice that they will be already done. So set intentions for yourself. When you set intentions for yourself, you're going to start moving accordingly. And the thing is, once your intentions are good, your actions and everything is going to set in place. Yes. Yes, did you catch that 12? Yeah, 12-12. Your intentions are going to be in good harmony. All right. It's saying you have the power. You have the power to even bring healing into the light. So not only you can bring healing into your life, but you bring healing into the light of the world. Okay, so it's not like you're just helping yourself. You're able to help other people. Okay, so they're just saying you just got to set good intentions for the situation, and everything's going to work out accordingly. Okay, but all right, love bucks, gotta go right now. Gotta go right now. Okay, I'll see y'all next time. Okay, I know I'm not gonna be here earlier. I'm not gonna do daytime because 2 jobs to do tomorrow. Gotta hustle. So yeah, most definitely. Butterflies. Yes, if you're seeing butterflies and butterflies are transformations, growth, and change. Birds are communication and also your spirit guides. Okay, so yeah. All right, my name is Deasia. Dreams, Desires, Ascensions. Write that down, Kim, too. Also, always keep your journals on standby when it comes down to me or anyone that you're speaking to. We always here to clear out that crown chakra, all right? And then always know that I'm here to relax your soul. I'm not here to harm your spirits. But until next time, I love you much. Bye.